Hey y'all, I'm Danny, and this is Heard. Hi guys, welcome back to Heard the Podcast. I'm your wonderful host, Danny. You can find Heard the Podcast on any podcast streaming platform. Hold on, I said it all in one breath. And we're on YouTube, HER''D the podcast. Follow us on TikTok, HERDPOD on TikTok. And we're back again, J-Rob. Say hey.
Hey, y'all. What's up? What's good?
J-Rob in the back. J-Rob on the track and J-Rob in the back.
Oh, the best.
Like Rosa.
Shut up.
I just fucking spilled shit.
I can't see it, though.
I'm so glad I'm wearing a black shirt. Ugh.
I mean, nobody's going to see it anyways.
It's fine. I know. God damn it. I just fucking spilled it. But anywho.
I get it together.
Yeah, so I was actually supposed to record on Friday. So I was actually supposed to record today's Sunday. November 23rd. I aim to get this out here by Monday or Tuesday, whatever, right? But anywho, I was supposed to record this past Friday, but I freaking left the house too late, and I was like, J-Rob, I'm not going to get there until 45 minutes after my schedule. Should I still come? And J-Rob was like, you can come, but I'm not going to be here.
Yep. Not going to disrespect my time.
So we had to reschedule, but no. I say that for a couple of reasons, right? So I went to the Gunna concert in D.C. at the Anthem, actually. It was really good. Gunna looks great, by the way. Like, he has, like, aside from him touring every city or whatever, he stops in select cities and does, like, a run club. So I think he had a run club in D.C.
Oh, nice.
That same day, and then then he was in New York, and he did like a whole running thing in New York as well. He looks great, like he looks the best he has ever looked, and I think that he looks great, and I feel like his body makes his clothes look even better, because I always felt like he had his own style. Gunna has always been like very bold with his style, but you know, the fact that he's so fit and in shape and he looks great, his face, his skin, everything, the clothes look better and it fits better on him. Especially because like he's not like, I don't really know how tall Gunna is, but he doesn't really seem that tall like on TV. So like, you know how when you're proportioned a certain way, clothes right. may not translate the same way it would from someone that's tall or thin or whatever. But his clothes, like he always had a bold style, and I feel like his like pieces and stuff look even better on him. And so it's always I love going to concerts. And Gunna was my first concert this year. I don't think I went to any other concerts this year. I missed Cowboy Carter. I don't think I did any other concerts this year. I'm supposed to be seeing Brandy and Monica next weekend, so that's gonna be my second concert of the year. Next year I hope to go to more concerts. I go to concerts with my friends. Me and my friends, I love like my friend group. We really, we have lives, and like some of them are mothers, and some of us date and all these things, but we still find time to prioritize each other. Like we romanticize each other. We like go on girls trips. We go on girls outings. We go out to eat with the girls. Like we go to concerts, whatever. And I love that. And I love like getting dressed to go out and stuff. So it's been fun to like go to oh no, I lied. I went to go see Chris Brown this year. So Gunna was my second concert this year. My third concert this year will be Brandy and Monica. So I did go see Chris Brown. I forgot about Chris Brown. So yeah, the fun part, aside from going to the concerts, it's always fun to dress on theme. Like if they give us a theme, like the Super Bowl or the Breezy Bowl, it was like the Super Bowl vibe, like the Letterman jacket, like the sporty kind of vibe. So that was fun with my outfit. And then for Gunna, he wanted everyone to wear gray. So I made sure I wore gray for Gunna. I had this nice gray like top with the white collar, black puffy jacket, black sweats, black shoes, and this hat. If you guys don't follow my personal page, Danny DeVito __, that's DANIDEVITO __. I may put it on the screen so you guys can see and follow me on there so you can see my little concert outfits and all that stuff. Because I love getting ready. Because I'm such a girl. I love getting ready and getting dressed. But so that was fun to dress on theme for Gunna, and so now I have to get the rest of my pieces for the Brandy concert because that's Brandy Monica. So that's this Sunday coming up, the 30th. So I'm gonna go see them in DC as well. Another round of applause. So I am gonna see what I can put together because I've just been so busy, J-Rob. Like I've been so busy with work, like at my job. Like the fall winter season is very busy.
Right. So
I've been doing like a lot of overtime. So it's just a lot. I can't log out until like I finish a certain project. You know, that's just how it is in my job. So I've been really busy. So it was a little stressful trying to find something to wear for Gunna, even though like I love getting dressed up or just I love putting things together. I just love looking good online. It was a little stressful, and now this brandy thing's gonna be a little stressful because I have to throw something together within this weekend, and plus it's Thanksgiving, so it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta make sure I expedite all my shipping because I don't got time for no bullshit because I don't have an outfit yet at all, and it's the 23rd, and the show's on the 30th, so I have to hurry and figure something out. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna have a great time, and this also my friend's birthday, so we're going out to dinner before the concert too, so that's a lot, and then I also. Put in a couple of days of time off for my job because I need a fucking break. Okay, I need a fucking break. So I only got I think I got like 2 or 3 days off. This coming December, the first week of December, and then after that is the Christmas break. So we have that whole week or whatever.
Right.
And then the Thanksgiving we're gonna be off the half the week anyway for Thanksgiving. This week coming up, so that's cool. I really want to be at home alone for Thanksgiving. I really don't want to be bothered. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to be in my house and like just chill.
I know.
I may go to
you gotta relax.
I may go to I want to go to my house. I want to be at my house, but I don't feel like cooking. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Carolina Kitchen. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to Carolina Kitchen and get, because I don't know if Carolina Kitchen is open Thanksgiving Day. I'm not sure.
Got to see.
I don't think so.
Might have to check that.
But what I can do is I can go the night before and get my plate the night before, pop it in the fridge,
right,
and then eat the next day.
That's how it usually goes.
For Christmas, I may go over somebody's house. I may go over a family member's house. I'm not sure yet. I may stay home too. I don't bother nobody. I'm gonna stay in the house. I'm not gonna lie. For Christmas, if I do stay in the house, I may cook myself something. I don't know. But
ain't nothing wrong with it though.
Yes, Thanksgiving I want to be in the house, and I may watch some scary movies because it's still Halloween for me. I don't give a fuck. So yeah. Anywho, that's all for me. Oh yes. So and then also, real quick, I want to say this. I am excited for the Brandy Monica concert because I want to go see it, and then also I want to see what I put together or whatever. But also I want to see Kelly Rowland because I've never seen Kelly Rowland live ever. Like solo ever. So this past weekend, I believe they did Madison Square Garden, Brandy and Monica, and the stars came out. Beyonce, Jay-Z came out, and Blue Ivy, Solange, Patti LaBelle came out to support Kelly. This was Beyonce's second time coming out to go see Kelly, so that was fun to go see like the photo ops and see them backstage taking pictures with Patti LaBelle and everybody, and Solange and everybody. And then yesterday, Beyonce and Jay-Z went to F1 Grand Prix. I bring it up because Beyonce and Jay-Z came. And Beyonce had her race car outfit on with her cleavage out and just looking good. She was in the car with Lewis Hamilton while he did his thing, skirt, all that stuff. But anyway, I'll say this to say this. So Beyonce's starting to post more, and it's starting up the Act 3 rollout. It's giving Act 3 rollout. She posted. She put a certain caption. Go look if you whatever in her race car outfit. It's giving the start of the rollout. I'm saying this to say this. I am not going to miss Act 3 concert. I'm not going to miss it. I went to Renaissance, Miss Cowboy Carter, Act 3. I'm not missing that. I need to go to Act 3 concert. I will be doing that.
I know you will.
I will be doing that. Yes, I will be going, and I'm gonna have so much fun getting dressed for that theme.
Right.
Okay. Yes, we're doing that. We're doing that. Yes, they said it's gonna be rock and roll. I heard rock and roll / jazz. I would love that. So I will not be missing Act 3. Once again, I will not be missing Act 3. I'm manifesting me not missing Act 3 because I'm so freaking serious. Anyway, moving along. So another reason why. So I was upset that I was late for Friday's session, right? But then I was like, oh wait. The rescheduling is nice because that same Friday, things kind of popped off that night. and so it added to my list. It added to my file. It added to my notes. I got to add to my notes. So there's that. I got to add to my notes. So on to the meat of the program. On to the main of the event. Yeah. So we call this segment Heard on the Curb, where we talk all things like entertainment and pop culture and all those good things. Anywho, starting off, Cardi B gave birth to her and Stefon Diggs' baby this month.
Congratulations.
Okay. That's amazing. I love a nice birth. I love a nice successful birth. I love a nice healthy birth, because childbirth is a miracle, but it also can be scary and dangerous and deadly. So I'm happy that, that was great. I love the photos that she took with the baby and Stefon in the hospital. I love that whole thing. Cardi B's a visual girl. I love a visual. I'm a visual girl as well. I appreciate good, aesthetics. Of course, there was a little bit of drama that came with that, because Cardi B is still legally married to Offset. And so I'll say allegedly, because I didn't see it in real time, but it was screenshot, and then other people claimed that they saw it in real time. So when Cardi B announced the birth of the baby with her and Stefon, they said that Offset posted on his story, "LOL, my kid," right? So of course Cardi B and Offset are still legally married, and it's that whole technicality under law, right. whatever. So it made the news, and then Offset's publicist came out, made a statement, and said, "No, that was fake. Blah 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 blah. That was fake. Whatever." No one fucking believed it. Some people, literally people said, "Oh, I saw that in real time. That's a lie. That's not fucking fake." And then plus, on top of that, he was already throwing shade all along anyway. When it came to her and Stefon, he was always throwing shade. Right. Whenever he would have a tough game or whatever the fuck, he would throw shade. And so I don't believe he said it, the publicist said it wasn't him. I don't believe it wasn't him. And then he also deactivated his Instagram account. Oh damn! So he's definitely going through it. He's definitely going through it. Of course, Cardi B has claimed Offset refuses to finalize the divorce. I guess people are saying, "Oh, he wants her money, and he wants a better deal out of the split." Yeah, he's having money issues, and he don't want to split from Cardi B, because that's Cardi B's the cash cow. Okay, but I'm glad. I really am happy when women have successful pregnancies and successful births. So that's the only thing that matters. Right. Anywho, moving along. I don't have anything else to say about that. I don't think so. If something else comes to my mind about that, I'll say it. But I don't have anything else to say about that. I've said enough about Cardi B and Offset.
Nah, facts though.
I've said enough about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. I've said enough about Stefon Diggs. I don't even fucking watch football. Anywho, real quick, Doja Cat is currently on tour. Doja Cat's on tour. Cardi B is going on tour next year. So I think Doja Cat's going to be in DC or Baltimore in April, I think, or something like that. I'll see about going. I'm not sure yet. But yes, I love, Doja Cat's one of my favorite artists. Doja Cat's one of my favorite performers. So, I would definitely love to go see that. But she was recently online kind of frustrated because people were criticizing her show. They were saying it's giving Scarlett from last year, where she didn't have any outfit changes. So with the outfit change thing, I did go see Doja Cat on the Scarlett tour back in 2023, I believe. So I saw her at the Scarlett tour. I loved it. I really do enjoy. I would pay money for Doja Cat anytime. I really do enjoy her. She's very entertaining. She's very talented. I love her voice. She can rap and she can sing. It was amazing. But I remember she didn't change outfits on that tour either. I've never been to any other tour before that. I'm not sure if Scarlett was her first headlining tour, or maybe she did a tour for Hot Pink. I don't know. I know she does a lot of festival runs, and with a lot of festivals, that's a one outfit type of thing too. So I don't really have any other tour to judge her from according to my memory. She did do some changes when she headlined Coachella, but that's Coachella. You're headlining Coachella, whatever. Right. But I did notice that she didn't do outfit, and that was something that I brought up with me and my friends when we would talk about it. But I didn't stay on that for too long because it was a great show. Scarlett was an amazing show. This music industry, or just putting on a show in general, I know that these people put a lot of time and money behind their stuff, even the stage production, everything, hair, makeup, all that stuff. Everything. And when people don't change outfits, I get the like curiosity, but it's not the end of the world, especially when they're an amazing performer like Doja Cat.
Mm-hmm.
But people can't. I feel like people are you can't hold everyone to someone else's standard, or someone else is doing this and someone else is doing that. You can't always do that. And I know Doja is like a choreography girl too, so it's like you're giving theatrics anyway. So it's like, why not change your outfit? Maybe it's too much to change your outfit sometimes. Maybe it's just like, damn, like wardrobe. I just want to,
Right.
or sometimes you just don't want to change. That's a lot to go on backstage changing outfits like that. That's a lot. It's more production added to that, changing clothes. I guess people weren't impressed by the stage setup either. I don't know, but let me see if I can find. Let me see. And I'm looking at her with this really nice, like 80s rock inspired, hot pink leotard she has with the puffy shoulder blazer. Like, I love this look with the platinum blonde haircut. I love it. I don't care. Like, after a while, I don't really give a fuck about like who's changing what clothes. Doja Cat, it's just like it's so much. Like, aside from her having the same outfit on, there's so much to focus on at a Doja Cat concert. Like, It's just so much. Let me see if I can pull up some stuff though, because she was cussing out folks on Twitter. Someone says, "Okay, no shade. The V tour just gives Scarlett with different outfits." One fan wrote in an image captured by Complex. When another replied, hoping Doja would listen to the criticism. The Grammy-winning artist clapped back, "I won't and I don't need to." Let me see. Let me see. How is your tour literally called My Life and end up having no storyline, no visuals, no outfit changes? Doja Cat says, "And I'm not your fucking costume monkey. I move at my own pace, break my fucking back out there every night so you can keep your bullshit opinion to yourself. You are not the artist. You are the watcher." Doja Cat says on Twitter, "You follow me, but you don't really care about my music." And I remember she tweeted that a few days ago, and I just assumed that she was referring to her album sales as well. Let's get into that for a second. I don't think I discussed her album sales. Her album V that just dropped a couple months ago. Let me see something. Doja Cat's album first week sales were 59K. That's not her best first week. And she made some jokes about it on Twitter. Or whatever. And I just think a lot of things were going on around that time, I'm not gonna lie, because her album came out, I think her album came out like the week or two after Cardi B's album came out. And then in the middle of her album week, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj really were arguing online. So it was a lot of things that were like taking away from her, like from her rollout, and just it was a lot of stuff going on around Doja Cat. She should have put it out earlier than that, but I don't know. She needed to hurry and put it out because I think Taylor Swift came out with her album a couple weeks after that. Yeah. So I
know she had an album out though.
Yeah. So, oh, you didn't? Yeah. I think I talked about it on here, but like her album V is not. It's not my favorite of her albums. My number one favorite album of hers is Scarlet. I love Scarlet. Scarlet's a great album. And then after Scarlet, I'll say Hot Pink. Those are my top two favorite Doja Cat albums. She did some good stuff on Planet Her. I think that was Planet Her was a fun album for me when it comes to her performing at festivals, and like I love seeing her perform, Planet Her songs. But when it comes to albums, Scarlet's my number one Doja Cat album, and the second one would be Hot Pink. I don't need Doja Cat to change outfits. I get it, and I commented on that too, but I don't think she's way more entertaining. I'm really fine with her like having a band on stage and rocking out and doing her stuff and doing her choreography. I'm totally fine with that. So anywho, moving along. Okay, so guys. Guys, Summer Walker. This was another reason why I was like, oh shit, because I'm like, after I had this reschedule with J-Rob, all I see is Summer Walker, Pizza Hut, side chick. Whoa, Rich the Kid. What the fuck? Rich the Kid. Anyway, so Summer Walker just put out an album, by the way, which is really good. I love it. I love a lot of the songs on it. And I love the theme of her album. And we're going to get into that in a second. But first, we're going to talk about this whole Rich the Kid, Tori Brixx, Summer Walker triangle. So it was revealed that Summer Walker and Rich the Kid were messing around off to the side while Rich the Kid is engaged to Tori Brixx. Tori Brixx, to my understanding, I guess she's an Instagram model, Instagram influencer, Instagram girl. I haven't seen her in ages, and I forgot that her and Rich the Kid were even together. And also, Summer Walker and Rich the Kid is so random to me. It's so random to me. And then Rich the Kid being Summer's trick, super like random. like Rich Kid being her trick is wild. Like I would never thought that Tim Rock would be tricking for Rich the Kid. And then also,
oh man,
I don't know. Listen, when was Rich the Kid's last hit? Because I don't even know. Like, where's he getting this money from? I'm not saying that he don't got no money. He can't have other streams of income. I'm just curious as to where the income's coming from. Because when was his last hit? I haven't seen him do shit. I don't know. Maybe he invests elsewhere, or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not scamming. Hopefully, everything he does is legal. But he's spoiling Summer Walker on the side, and he also has a bunch of other hoes that he entertains and buys flowers for, and buys them this and buys them that, and takes them to Italy and takes them here, takes them there, while still catering to, or kind of, I don't know, to Tori Brixx, his fiance, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, it was understood that, or it was assumed that Tori Brixx leaked Summer Walker's voice notes from Rich the Kid's phone, because I guess Tori Brixx goes in his phone because he cheats on her and she won't leave, so she goes in his phone and finds things that she doesn't want to see and can't handle, and she'll be upset and crash out and still stay. So I will say that that's a fool that you still stay like that. That's crazy. And you're his fiance. What's the point of, like, what is, like, my whole thing is like, how are y'all fiancés? What union is this? Like, y'all are not moving like a union. Y'all are not moving like this, because she's clearly not okay with him cheating. I don't understand what's happening here. But anyway, so they said that Tori Brixx, or someone leaked the voice note from of Summer Walker to Rich's phone. So we're gonna play a little bit of that right now.
See, and they say when you're tipsy, your true self and your true feelings come out. Because I don't know, I don't want to wait till tomorrow and I don't say it. I miss you, and I want to see you, and I want to hang out, and I'm honestly really glad. I know it probably sounds fucked up, but I'm really glad that everything worked out how it worked out, because I want you to be with your family. When we were in Italy and I kept saying that to you, I was like, why aren't you with your baby mom? Like, I'm not gonna bother y'all, I promise. Because y'all was never gonna stop fucking with each other anyway. That's why I just, like, kind of just fucked our shit up, because she was acting crazy. She's always acting crazy. She be fighting people and everything, calling the flower shop looking for the address. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I can't have a serious relationship with someone when they baby mama act like that. So I'm so glad that y'all are back together. I want y'all to be together forever, and I just want to fuck with you. You know, when you have time, we always have a good time. You treat me so good. I treat you so good. And I'm not gonna bother y'all. Like, you can buy me a fucking new phone, so you don't know the number, and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care. I'm not gonna post shit. Nothing.
So she's telling Richard Kid, like, I'm fine with being the side. I'm not gonna post nothing. It could be our little secret. Like, I'm glad y'all back together, but let's still do our thing. Like, save under Pizza Hut. Like, I don't give a fuck. Blah 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 blah. So I'm guessing, like, this voice recording was probably from, like, because they said that they've been messing around for the last couple of years, her and Richard Kid, and I'm guessing that that's an old voice note, maybe from like 2023. I don't know. Maybe around the time he took her to Italy or something like that. I don't know. But I guess Tori Brixx or someone took one of the voice notes, because they were apparently messing around for a while. Right. So she took one of the voice notes, maybe the most embarrassing voice note from Summer Walker, and then to try to form it and, like, try to create a narrative from that, or whatever. First of all, Summer Walker, that's a fool. That's crazy to me. Like, what? But then again, it's like, okay, I listen to her music, and, you know, she's still a young girl, and just, like, she's been through a lot. Anyway, I'm not surprised by this Summer Walker behavior. It's just shocking that it's, like, in my face. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, it's just shocking that it's in front of my face. But yeah, you know, Rich the Kid, be buying Summer Walker shit on the low and sending her flowers and taking her and her friends overseas to trips and all types of stuff, and and all of that. I don't know if this was around this time, because a couple years ago, Summer Walker was in a relationship. I don't know if it was with Lil Meech or if it was with the other nigga named Rico Reckless or some shit like that.
Oh,
some nigga. I don't know, whatever. But judging by her dating history, it's like I said, I'm not surprised by this behavior. I'm just shocked that it's in my face. It's just like, whoa, wow, the fact that Summer Walker and Rich the Kid, this is a two random ass connection. It's random because it's like Rich the Kid. Whoa, what the fuck? But it's like it shows you like how many more people in the industry are messing around each other behind each other's back, behind their significant other's back, and like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like damn, like who did Offset fuck? Did I do I listen to her music? Because he apparently fucking other rap bitches behind Cardi B back that she don't like. So it's like, who do I listen to that girl music? Who he fuck? I want to see who the fuck, I want Cardi B to drop the receipts. I want her to get mad enough to drop the receipts. Because God, Summer Walker and Rich the Kid, what? But so of course, Tori, Brixx, and Summer Walker were arguing online because of, I think Tori Brixx put them damn recordings out because she was going through his phone mad. And even though Rich the Kid fucks with like 20 other bitches, Summer Walker's probably the most famous one. So, and then Summer Walker's whole thing was like, girl, why would you wait until my album came out to do this dumbass shit, bitch? Like, what the fuck? I try to be a peaceful side chick. Like, let me be a side chick in peace, bitch. Like, if you want to fuck with me, why don't you fuck with all the other bitches that he be fucking with? I'm gonna play a little bit of Summer Walker's response, but she now has the nickname Miss Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. Yeah. Shout out to Pizza Hut, man.
So here is what Summer Walker had to say. A little bit of it. This is a lot. Some ghetto ass shit.
That was probably the dumbest shit I ever seen anybody do. Not gonna cap. Because it was like no point. For what? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, for what? I'm not mad because I know that you're off in your mind. You're fried in your mind. So I can't expect anything. For how many bitches that he cheats on you with on a daily basis. And you have no self-respect whatsoever. And instead of taking that shit up with your man, you come at everybody else. But the source of the problem, I'm not your issue, babe. I've actually been advocating for you for a long time. Like, even in the voice memo, you heard me say I've been advocating for you for a long time. Like, I always tell him, I'll be like, y'all so perfect together. Why you just want to be with her? I say it all the time. Like, I talk big of you. I talk good of you all the time. I'll be like, you don't want to be with the mother of your children. She's this, she's that. She's held you down. I talk good about you all the time. Why you always messing with me? And that's what I don't like. Like, I feel like it's because I'm famous and your career's not going anywhere. You're not doing anything. You just sit up in the house bored, going through his phone all day, losing your mind. Going through his phone, calling every bitch that's in his phone, trying to fight every bitch up in his phone. But I feel like you only try to do it your biggest with me. Why? Because I'm famous? Are you trying to get something? You finna drop a link? I hope you finna drop a link. Please, y'all, if she finna drop a link, go buy her stuff. Mama, she needed like a little push, a little promo. Because that was just stupid. You know I've been fucking with that man for years. Everybody been fucking with him for years. He be fucking with everybody. So what's the problem? Before, like, multiple times. Took me to Italy, took me to my friends. And, just like little nice stuff. Something one time he gave me like $25K for my mortgage. And I could have kept getting it. But right, lucky for you, right after I get right up to that cusp where he would fully take care of me, I don't want to go that far. I just want to be the side. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side and I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day. I don't even know how you do it. I'm not going to start talking about him. I'm not going to start talking about him, but you know the things about him. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I was just trying to play my little position. He clearly won't stop, and he's obsessive. You can, say that you're going to leave him alone, and he will just call you back to back to back. Get to call your friends, get to call your manager, get to call your assistant, get to sending stuff, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like free money. So why would you just, every now and then you just give in? Be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let that nigga do it.
So you heard Summer Walker say that Rich Kid at one point paid for her mortgage and is all these. So she's just like, she tricking. She just like, that's just what that is. Like, whatever. So she said she been messing around with Richard Kid for years. So I guess, I don't know, maybe she was cheating on her boyfriend with Richard Kid. I don't know, whatever. The nigga Rico Reckless though, we won't get back to Tori in a second. The nigga Rico Reckless, the one that she dated after Lil Meech, he says, let me see, what did he say? He says, this who I got her from. So he's saying that I got her from Rich the Kid. They was fucking when I met her. He be paying her bills. I got in and out. She be calling my phone too, but I don't go backwards. I got a new girl. Whatever. I've never heard a Rico Reckless song. He's a rapper. Let me Google this man.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
He's a rapper. I don't know a song. Maybe he got with some rocker for clout. Whatever. Everyone's using each other. None of this shit is fucking genuine. It's so fucked up and sad. But whatever. Anywho, so that's what he said. So I guess, yeah, he got her from, I understand Summer. I think that she has given up on love. She's about who can pay my bills. Like she said it on the Speedy interview she had. She's like, who can pay my bills? Like the whole theme of her album, you said what?
Let's look at the album cover.
Yeah, the album cover. Yeah, the whole theme of the album is like she's marrying this old ass man that can't even stand up anymore. It's very Anna Nicole Smith. Like, just take care of me. I don't give a fuck about love. Fuck love. I don't care. Take care of me. That's all I care about because y'all niggas ain't shit. But no, so of course, yeah, her and Tori went back and forth online, and like Tori Brixx posted like an old like 2022, 2023 picture of them in the club together, and like saying like she's fake and all this other stuff. She been in my DMs faking like she my friend, but really behind my back fucking my man, blah 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 blah, whatever. So I will say this: watch out for girls like Summer Walker, because why you posted up with her in the club and you in her DMs giving her encouraging words, but you fucking her man behind her back? Like that's weird. Like that's weird to me.
Summer's different.
That's just weird to me. They're saying the day after this whole news dropped, someone delivered a bunch of Pizza Hut to Summer Walker's house. She accused Tori Brixx of doing it. Tori denies it. I will say this though. Let me go on Tori Brixx's Instagram account. She's a very beautiful girl. But these are very beautiful women.
She definitely was bad.
Like why did she? Let me see. These are very, very beautiful women. Let me see. Do she got a link? Let me go on her link because so she's an artist, TV host, actress, Fashion Nova. That's her bio. It says international DJ, so she does a lot of different things, but she's like an Instagram model girl. I think she probably did some wilding out. She was probably a wilding out girl like a couple times maybe. I don't know. She's a beautiful girl. But damn, they just be going through it with these niggas, and it be the niggas that don't even be like worked it. Like, well, can't you crash out over somebody like, I don't know, who a fine ass nigga? Crash out over like a Damson Idris or something, or a fucking shit. I was going to say Chris Brown because I don't want to say that, but crash out over Michael B. Jordan or some shit, or you know what I'm saying? Why a lot of these niggas, these rap niggas, dingy and raggedy as fuck? Like the fuck, girl? What? I get that you have a child with Rich the Kid, but goddamn, and then also Rich the Kid had a kid on her. He got somebody pregnant at some point during their engagement. So it's like, and you're still engaged to him, and you're still going through his phone, crashing out on Summer Walker, and like it's. But Tori Brixx is a beautiful girl. I'm looking at her page. She's gorgeous. It's like, what's happening? It's just like, I guess you could still have low self-esteem when you still look this good. I remember at one point. Rich the Kid was bragging about him bagging Tori Brixx, and he was walking around talking about how Tori was better than Rihanna. Remember that?
Yeah.
You remember he was saying she was better than Rihanna? But it's like, it don't even matter how these girls look. You still going to treat them like trash. That is wild to me. That is so wild to me. But let me see. Let me click Tori Brixx's link. She has a link tree up. Let me see what it says. It says Tori Brixx, YouTube channel, TikTok, Twitter, Playboy. Okay, she has a Playboy account. Let me see. It's locked. I don't know what that means. I guess she does I don't know. Let me see. What's Tori Brixx? What's that? What's this? Oh, she does like Big OL. Okay, so she does I don't know, she raps or does like, I don't know, she does a lot of different things, but she's like an Instagram influencer girl. Yeah, like that whole thing. Yeah, so maybe she's staying because Richard Kid is also paying her bills and he's providing financial stability. I just feel like none of that should be worth it sometimes. I just feel like, why are you, and what's the point of you having the title of fiance if you're not treated like a fiance? What is this? What is that? I don't understand. You have a ring, but what does the ring symbolize? What does this symbolize for you? What does this mean? What is this for? Like, why do y'all go through this? I was asking my friend, one of my best friends, she's a single mom, and she be about her shit. Like, she's a hardworking single mother, and she takes care of her kids. And Summer Walker's also a single mother, takes care of her kids. But I was asking my friend, I said, how do you feel about the Summer Walker thing? Do you think that she's a fucked up woman for doing that, or like, do you think this is fucked up? Do you think this will cause bad karma? Like, what do you think about this? And she was like, she said, no, I don't think she's wrong at all. Like, Tori know who she with, and Tori know that he cheating, and Summer Walker don't owe nobody nothing. She want her bills paid. She want this and that. Use these niggas with what they can do. Use them, because the girl is. She's like, her whole thing is like, Tori is staying through all of this, crashing out, going through his phone, and still staying, still doing this. She's still going to stay through it all. So it's like, why at that point, why even feel bad for someone like that? That was her whole thing when we were talking about it. I think my main thing, and I don't disagree with that whole logic, but my whole thing is like, don't do onto others that you wouldn't want done to you. But then with Summer Walker, she's just like, fuck it. She's not taking none of these niggas seriously. It's just like what Summer Walker is actually living a city girl life. Like, she's actually living out Meg Thee Stallion's raps. Like, she treats niggas like charcuterie, and that you know what I'm saying? Like, Megan says she treats niggas like charcuterie, but she's locked down with Klay Thompson. Summer Walker is actually treating these niggas like charcuterie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? So she's really living this. She really about her shit. Like, and she's just like a regular. She's like a regular hood girl that like. Yeah. Like, that hood girl that, she gets pregnant and like, she's not with the nigga, but she's going to have the baby, and she's going to be annoyed by the baby father because he's not doing what he needs to do. And, he still cheats or whatever, but that's still my baby father. And like, she's like that. She's like, Summer Walker's like that girls, like those girls. And that's fine. But it's like, damn, like it's like, it's in my face. It's like, wow, you really. People call her a bird. People called Summer Walker a bird. I just think this is a big circus. But then again, because Summer Walker saying like, I just want to be at peace. I just want to be on the side. I just want to be she's saying, I just want to be a side chick. I want him to pay my bills, send me flowers, take me for no trips. I don't care. Like, leave me alone. There's 10 other girls that he does this for. Why are you bothering me? That's her whole thing. Oh Lord. I mean, you know what? So of course, during this whole thing, London on the Tracks baby mothers came out and was laughing at Summer Walker because she was beefing with the baby mothers while she was with London on the track. Lil Meech came out and was tweeting Karma is a bitch and all this other stuff. Of course, because she was with Lil Meech at one point, and he would cheat on her as well. He would help his cousin with the groceries, and they broke up because he had too many bitches and it was just too much. He wasn't being faithful, but I guess he took this opportunity to say the Karma's a bitch. But I still don't think that's really a thing, because like, I mean, I guess the karma is like she got caught being a hoe, but it's like, if she's owning up to it, like, he lies and said he's going to get, he lies about groceries and his cousin. Like, she's not lying. She's saying, leave me alone. I want to be a chick on the side. Leave me alone. But he's saying it's my cousin with the groceries. And that's your cousin. That's not your cousin. Like, nigga, that's your cousin.
Cousin with the groceries.
Because, because of course her album just came out, so she's been doing press and stuff like that. Right. With her interview with Speedy, she mentioned Lil Meech and mentioned how his life is downhill at this point. She don't even care about him. Like, she's not fazed by him. His life sucks now. Let me see if I can find the clip.
I want to talk about an unfortunate situation for you that led to an incredible line and meme for us as fans and viewers, and that was, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house.
Yes.
What do you remember about that? Incredible line. What do you remember about a moment like that? Was it infuriating for you?
It was. I was really ignorant, but hey.
Did you laugh at it, or were you like in too deep?
No, I was like, that's trifling as fuck. I literally don't even have to say anything on that because his life is terrible now. So
that cut deep, her throwing a shot at Lil Meech on Speedy's interview. because BMF has been canceled. He's beefing, him and his father are beefing with 50 Cent. I don't believe that he has booked any other like acting work. And then he's been messing around with Selena Powell, and Selena Powell has exposed him for being broke and her having to loan him money and all types of shit. So that's kind of, that's where that is at. So I guess he took his opportunity to laugh at whatever he could laugh at the moment. I still don't think that's like a aha moment for me. Like I know Karma. I've seen Karma, and that ain't, I guess she got caught being a trick, but I guess you can laugh at it, I guess, if you want to, whatever. But so she also mentioned on Speedy's interview, like, I don't have a type anymore. Just pay my bills. Leave me alone. Just whatever. Like, because, we have seen Summer in committed relationships. London on Track was the first guy, the first famous guy that we know her, from, and then they made beautiful music. She has a lot of hits from London on Track being with him. There was a back and forth with that. She was with some nigga named Larry that she got tatted on her forehead at one point. She has twins by him. Her first child's with London on Track, and so I guess she, she has had boyfriends and committed and whatever, and then she broke up with Lil Meech because she claims that he cheats and stuff like that, whatever. But then now, this is the whole thing. But she went a bit, I guess, she's being very vocal about her change of heart. Like it is what it is. She's using them now. Here's a little snippet of what she said on Speedy's interview.
You don't really gotta bust it open. You really don't have to. They got all types of shit now. They got road.
So you haven't liked a man in a while?
No, cause what is that?
As someone who has the discography of your own, I think you know what it means to like someone.
No, I just I can't get into it. Yeah.
I love the self-awareness of your song.
Up. Wallet. Open it!
The mic is moving when you
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt.
And when you go broke, I will leave you.
Oh.
Figure it out.
So you're here to just bleed them dry.
Yes.
As soon as you get everything, you're off.
A way to keep your money is to spend somebody else's. That's a smart thing to do. So good luck to Summer. Good luck to Tori Brixx. Good luck to Rich the Kid. Yes. I'm glad that you have money outside of music, because like I said, I haven't heard a song after what was that song with her and Kim and Kendrick Lamar?
Plug Walk. Oh no.
Oh, Plug Walk. That's what it was.
No, it was another
New
song.
Freezer.
Yeah, that's
Freezer.
right.
They were doing the Chris Rock from Rush Hour. Anywho, next, and we're almost done. Blueface has been released from prison. I'm going to do this one because I don't know why I don't need to do the round of applause. He's free, right. And there's a black man out of prison. Now Blueface's face looks like a Chipotle bag. He has like scribbles all over his fucking face. It looks like a composition book, huh?
That's what everybody was saying.
Yeah, it looks like a Chipotle bag. looks like a I don't know, stickers. Crayola. Anyway, yeah, so he's out of prison. He's out of jail. Oh, my ear. He's out of jail, and the circus has resumed. Ever since he's been out, Chrisean and them been on RTL again. We thought that we had a break. We thought we had a break. It was so peaceful without them online being nasty and ghetto and trashy and ratchet and crusty. We had a nice little 2 years of them but now they resurged. So
he was gone for 2 years.
Yeah, I think he was gone for a couple years. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So of course the Blueface family drama has come back on our timelines. I think his first week out, he got all his kids together, and Chrisean popped up unannounced at some little playpen somewhere. The first baby, the Jaden, the other baby mama, she was mad because she didn't want that crackhead around her kids, and so she pulled up, and they almost about to fight, and it was a whole big thing. Blueface mamas yelling at Chrisean and all this other stuff. Oh, but Blueface has been doing his rounds. He's been on that DDG stream a few times. He's been on this person's stream doing interviews over here, over there, arguing with Chrisean online, arguing with his other big mama online. It's all these things. So let's start here though. So he's been on stream with DDG. Cutting up on there. I think they're recording some music, and then Chrisean popped up at one point with their son and had the son on live on camera, and that was a whole big thing. So he's been with all of them. At one point, he's hanging out with DDG and Deshae Frost and all of them. Because, DDG and Deshae Frost and, like, the rest of them, they have, like, the content creator house now together. So, they do a lot of things. This, like, how Casanat has his crew, and they have their whole house together. DDG has his own content creator house with, like, him and Deshae and some other guys. So, of course, Blueface, pulled up again. He's been on their stream a few times since he's been out. And so he talks about streaming. And he talks about how he could start streaming, but if he won't be taken as a serious artist if he did. So, let's play this clip right here. I want to digest this.
The longer I'm on here, the more lame shit I'm gonna indulge in, and then after a while, it's gonna be like, man, it's not. What's up with the rapper? Yeah. You gotta, they care. They hold you up to a certain standard as a rapper, and you gotta hold yourself to that. Of course, I could jump on here and make tons of money, but it's for example, this is kind of like popcorn-ish, Put it in the microwave. Content probably lasts a day or two, rather than if you go do a TV show or a production, it's more like better, same content creating, but it's just a different lane. It's like you gotta be mindful of how people are looking at you, get me? And it's easy to get distracted with this, brother. I'm telling you, I done been on live and myself doing lame shit, you get me? Not saying y'all to do it, everybody do it, you have to do it. In order to see the max benefit, brother. I done been on live too long, and I'm like, damn, I'm just kind of like, now I'm kind of like, y'all bitch. At this point, I'm like a clown to y'all. Like, whatever y'all say, come on, Chad, what y'all want to see? I want to see me fall on my fucking face? 1,000 gifted, I'll fall on my fucking face right now. 1,000 gifted, I'm falling on my face. Come on, man. I know what you're saying.
But so he is literally on DDD stream with Deshae Frost and Dub and all of them. He's at their house. Like, Blueface is on their stream for a reason. He's fresh out of jail. The first week he was out of jail, he's hopped on DDD stream in the studio. Right. He's been at, this is like the third time he was on DDD stream within that 2 weeks, right? So he's sitting there telling them, like, I can't be taken serious as an artist. It's corny if I do it, like y'all, it gets corny after a while. It becomes a clown after a while. Like, y'all do whatever the chat says, and I can come on here, I can easily come on here and make a bunch of money, but I won't be taken serious as an artist. Da, 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 da. That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me for a few reasons. Blueface saying that is wild. Blueface talking about being a serious artist and he can't do certain things because it won't be taken serious as an artist. It's crazy to me. It's a whole circus alone. It's crazy. His circus. He brought his circus on DDD stream.
Right.
Like it was that was crazy. I don't know who takes Blue, and I'm not even trying to be a bit like, I'm just saying, who takes Blueface as a serious rapper?
Nobody.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Then you're insulting them you're on their stream for your benefit, and you're on there insulting them. That's why it's so crazy to me. That's why, like, if I ever make it big, or people that are big, like, please be mindful and intentional with who you have on your platform. Make sure it's a two-way street, like a real two-way street, because they're using you and they don't even respect you enough. They'll sit there and tell you to your face, y'all are corny and y'all clowns, and it's corny as, like, what chat, what do I, like, he's mocking them he's mocking DDG and Deshae Frost on their stream. He's on their stream because it's helping him.
Right.
He needs it for promo, and he's acting like the fact that he had a whole Zeus show with Chrisean. He's acting like him having his Zeus show is better than DDG's Twitch, which is like, the only difference is DDG, like the streamers, they're self-produced.
Right.
Zeus Network, they're running the show, and this is circus, and y'all are the fucking monkeys in the circus.
It's the same thing.
It's not even your fucking circus.
Right.
You're hired to be a monkey on their circus. With DDG, there's Casanat on them, they're self-produced, they make a ton of their own money. On the other end, you're making Lemmy all the money and Zeus all the fucking money.
Yep.
That was so weird to me, because I think Blueface's show, they was out in Baltimore brawling. At, I don't know where they was at. They was downtown. He beat up Chrisean's father. He beat. It was just it was like what it's like, you act like you're at some like exquisite level versus a stream. That is wild to me. And then you're on his stream saying this. mocking them on their stream, and you need to be there, because if you didn't need to be there, you wouldn't be on his fucking stream.
Not at all. That's crazy.
That is insane to me. Like, you're delusional as fuck. How dare you? I would have been, and they just sitting there like, the thing is, Deshae and DDG, they sitting there like listening, like they like, but I know in their head, like, nigga, you on my fucking stream, nigga. Like, I know they like, right. If they really wanted to pop it with him, they could really pop it with him. So they just let him rock. They let him rock and say whatever he wanted to say, because they're smart. It's going to make for good content, and they know that we're going to be on here tweeting things and saying things for them that they can easily say themselves. I know they be on a phone call, keying with each other, like, this nigga said that he's they can really pop it for real.
For sure. That's a fact.
There's too much to say about Blueface alone. Then we can go on Chrisean. Then we can go on the mother. We can go places. Right. That's wild to me. He is like, that is crazy. That's insane to say. How dare you be on my platform mocking me and telling me that it's, huh? Get the fuck out of my house. Go sell an album without me then.
Get the fuck out.
So another reason why I'm just flabbergasted at his audacity. So Blueface and I guess Hazel ER thing now. Blueface and Hazel ER thing now, like, which is weird. That's another thing. Like, how, like, this is clearly fucking fake. Hazel that's random. And you got Hazel E fresh out of prison. Stop. After you was on DDG stream 3-4 times. Stop, please stop. She wants to be on stream. Please. Cause I remember I was watching that same day. He had Chrisean pull up to DDG studio with the baby and stuff. I think before that or after that, whatever. At one point, he was on the phone with his girlfriend, and then it sounded nothing like Chrisean, and it sounded nothing like Hazel E. It sounded like some other random girl on the phone with him, just talking shit on the phone with him. So it's like this Hazel E thing is fucking fake. I don't know if I don't know if this is like a clout thing, because he thinks that, you know, being with someone is, you know, of course, like, they do fake hookups to like get on the blogs and stuff. I don't know if you're like low key trying to like pitch another show to Zeus or some shit. I don't know, with the Hazel East. That's weird still too. That's weird. This is some weird clown behavior, because at least DDG, he'll do some shit with India Love, but at least they making real money on their platforms. They don't have to go on nobody else's stream to do shit.
Not at all.
Not at like, all. This is fake. Another little funny thing. Because Hazel E been around since the beginning of Love and Hip Hop.
Oh yeah, true.
Fake arguing with Tierra Marie or whatever the fuck, and with the one cut is the cars across the street. The next cut, and within the same argument, the cars on their side of the thing. They just reshooting arguments and shit. It's just like what are we do? It's just a mess. So TMZ caught up with Blueface's mother, Carla, I think, and they were asking her about Blueface and Hazel E being together, and how she was about the age gap. Carla, or I think her name is Carla, Blueface's mom, had no idea that Hazel E was 45 years old. So here's a fun little clip you guys can listen to real quick.
How are you? I wanted to ask you, I know your son Blueface just got out. How has it been having him home?
Oh man, it's amazing. It's like, you know, getting your baby back after 2 years.
Okay, I know him and Hazel E are dating. What do you think of her, and do you approve of the relationship?
I don't know yet. I need to probably sit down and have some dinner with her and see what she's talking about. She seems to be like a nice young lady, though.
Okay, so what do you think about the age gap between them? I know she's like 45, and then your son is...
Who's 45?
Hazel. She's 45, and then... Yeah, she's 45.
That girl does not look 45 years old. Are you sure? I think the internet's...
No, I swear, no, it's true, yeah.
No, I don't think so. 45?
Yeah.
I would have to talk to Blue about that. I was thinking more like 38-ish.
Oh, okay. So do you think that maybe him going older maybe could teach him some stuff, you know?
I think it would be hypocritical because, you know, when I dated somebody just barely 10 years older, he had a whole problem with that. And in fact, he just complained about it last week. So I'm pretty sure she's not 45.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you have to look it up. Okay,
maybe like 38-ish, 10-year gap, you know? That's fair.
Okay.
But 45 would be like 8 years younger than me.
Would you? Ooh, okay. Okay. Do you think he's going to take her serious?
I'm just now learning that this could be a sugar mama situation.
Yes. So Hazel E's 45 years old and is still trying to figure out a way to get back online. I don't know. This is wild to me. That shit is fucking fake. I don't care what no one says. And I'm sure before the year's up, it'll be some random ass Zeus trailer or some shit.
Probably.
And then Hazel E will be on Deshae Frost's stream, or if she hasn't already been on his stream. Okay. So there's that. That's another thing. It's just weird. How can you sit there and judge someone else being a fucking Twitch streamer and you're doing this fucking hocus pocus ass shit? And then also, they were arguing. He was arguing with Chrisean. He claims that Chrisean did sleep with Offset. Chrisean had to go on live and say, "No, I didn't. You're a fucking liar." So they had that whole back and forth, and she wished death on him and all types of stuff. And then Blueface's mom came out and was saying things like, "Oh, Chrisean, you're just embarrassed because I guess their child, Chrisean's son with Blueface, clearly has some challenges." And so she, Blueface's mom claims that Chrisean, you're just embarrassed. Like, you did that to your child. You were drinking and smoking throughout your whole pregnancy, and now you have to deal with this. You need to take your child to the therapy that he needs and all these things that he needs because you have to live with this now. You're just embarrassed because you did that to your child and all this. So it's just been this whole dark thing. So it's like, J-Rob, it just brings me back to my point.
Crazy.
How dare you? Who do you think you are, Blueface, for you to say that someone takes you seriously as an artist? When you have all these things that overshadow your music, you do these. You're more indulged in the mess and the drama because that's where your money is, not the music, not the whatever the fuck. I don't know what. That's just I don't know. Like, who's saying let's no. Anywho, next, and this lastly, last. Another person that confuses me is Ray J. Like, this is just a lot because I'm like. Because he is a hot mess now. He's really been going overboard now. Like, he on the clown shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, Ray J has, like, I don't know if he's going through like a midlife crisis or what. At one point, Brandy had to be like, "Oh my God, what is wrong with my brother?" She had to distance herself from him too, because like she has a Brandy's Brandy. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, damn, Ray. Like, I'm like, because when I see Ray J acting a fool on Kardashian stream and going this acting a fool, because every couple years he brings up the Kim Kardashian stuff. And I'm not gonna lie though. I understand why he's so mad with the Kardashian stuff because they've built a fortune off of the sex tape that he was involved in. And the whole sex tape was planned. Allegedly, according to him, it was planned. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't leaked because that's what catapulted Kim Kardashian's career. But like, it wasn't leaked. This was a scheme that Kris Jenner set up, allegedly. And so it's just like, how dare you have this fortune and I'm still here trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He's frustrated. This bitch is a fucking Hollywood royalty at this point, and the whole family's a Hollywood royalty. And I'm over here sitting here. I gotta do the theatrics and shit. So you know what I'm saying? But I see him acting a fool like that. Was there any moment in time that we took Ray J seriously? I mean, he did have a little bit of a piece of a music career, I guess. But like, did we ever take him seriously at all with anything ever? Did we?
I don't think nobody.
He was just always Brandy's little brother because he did have that love show for the love of Ray J. That was a thing. And then he was acting a fool in the Breakfast Club when he was it Floyd Mayweather? Yeah. Indoor pool, outdoor pool. He got homies in prison that'll take somebody booty or whatever. Yeah. I forgot that he did that.
That's what.
I forgot that he did that. Yeah. I forgot that he did that. Okay. Well, I just feel like maybe it's more in my face now. It's like, damn. And then then apparently he got into it with DC. He dissed DC, and now he had to say sorry. Quicksilver and all them had to give him a phone call and shit like that. I guess he was talking about he was in DC for something. I don't know what was going on. Mm-hmm. But he was taking a picture of him, the monuments and shit, and he was like, "Fuck DC" and "fuck da 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 da." He claims that he wasn't talking about the actual people, but like the system or whatever. I don't know. It was a whole big thing with that. He made videos apologizing to DC and I got to make this right. We got to make this right and all that other stuff. But yeah, he's doing these promo tours. I don't even know why he is on interviews. He's on interviews discussing the Kim Kardashian stuff. Again, every 2 years he talks about the Kim Kardashian shit. And then then he also talks about like his latest venture. So now, Ray J is a Twitch streamer now. He's a Twitch streamer. And he acts a fool on there. He's been on Kardashian stream. He's been on DDG stream, or he had a fake beef with DDG at one point for stream. I think he was on Ben the Don stream at one point, or some shit. I don't know. But he's going around to different stations with the girl Sheila, I guess his quote unquote girlfriend or fake girlfriend. I don't know. She's like a Kim Kardashian replica.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is a fool, because this same girl was with him at Casanet's house, and he was using her to set up a blind date with Drewski. It was Sheila and Drewski on a blind date. Kevin Hart was there. They were always cracking. It's actually my favorite video on YouTube right now. Like the whole thing when they were trying to set up Drewski on a blind date. And then him, Kevin Hart, Casanet, and Gray J was setting Drewski up with Sheila, and it was just funny. It was really funny. It was a really funny stream that night. But I'm like, damn, so she's your girlfriend now? Like, what the fuck? And then like at one point on his stream, he had made her cry because he was telling her, "I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I never be in love with you." I'm like, y'all are together or what? What's going on? It's just a mess. So that was just weird. That was just weird to me. I've seen so many videos of him apologizing to DC over the weekend. Like, that's just like, okay. It's just strange. These people, I just feel like a lot of like our pop royalties are like, I just feel like our icons, or I don't even know if I can call him an icon. I just feel like niggas that we grew up with, they just clowned out right. Like they just clowned out today. I just feel like they just clowned out at this point.
Depends on what side of the spectrum.
Not the spectrum. So that's. You said what? Oh my gosh.
I love my
It's like, what are we coming to at this point? Oh my God. Oh, and real quick. Jesus, J-Rob. So a couple things. Megan Thee Stallion is suing the blogger Milagro Gramz for like defamation, and like at one point Milagro like posted like a deep fake porn video of Megan Thee Stallion. It was a whole thing. So she's suing Milagro Gramz, and like Megan Thee Stallion has this whole hate train going on. Like DJ Academics, Joe Budden, all of them are kind of against Megan, and they believe Tori and all this other stuff.
Right.
So at one point in the trial, Megan Thee Stallion mentions that Call of Duty offered her a skin. At one point, I think this was back in like this is like after the shooting. They offered her a skin. She was all for it, and they got all the way to the end of the contract when she pulled out at the very end, saying like, "No, I don't want to be a shootable character because they're going to make fun of me. They're going to like use that. It's going to be too much." So she pulled out of Call of Duty. So they all were discussing that, and then like they were discussing the fact that it was given to Nicki Minaj after Megan Thee Stallion turned it down. So that was a whole conversation or whatever. So then they're all talking about it. So then Joe Budden discusses it on his podcast about how she pulled out the Call of Duty. And let me see if I can find.
Once she learned that business opportunities, one of which was the chance to be a part of the game Call of Duty, but she refused once she learned that she would be a shootable character, a character that you could shoot. Very smart.
They'd have been killing the shit out of Meg.
Very smart. I don't even play Call of Duty. I'd have bought it off the strength. Hell yeah.
So Joe Budden was saying like, I don't even play Call of Duty. I would have bought it off the strength, like implying that he would try to shoot Megan Thee Stallion in the game.
Oh wow.
So that was disgusting.
Crazy,
that was disgusting. I don't know what happened behind the scenes with Joe and Megan, but Joe does not like Megan Thee Stallion. He's interviewed her before, like one time before, like early on in her career. But I don't know what happened behind the scenes where it made him not like her. But he does not. He's very vocal about not liking her, and him saying that was very gross and disgusting. Yeah, and J-Rob, it's like, damn, like I can't listen to nobody no more. It's like, god damn, like what the fuck?
Welcome to the world.
It's like, what the fuck, nigga? You a grown ass 40 something year old man. You saying it about that young woman like that? I didn't watch the whole episode, and I'm gonna hopefully there'll be some sort of like apology maybe or something. I don't know. Like they said that he said this in front of Mark Lamont Hill. Let me see if I can find it on TikTok. Let me see if Mark Lamont Hill said something, because they said that Mark Lamont Hill didn't say anything when he said this, which is crazy to me because they said that Mark Lamont Hill has black daughters. Let me just look real quick. Hold on. Don't call me white girl. She was on there and she kind of, that was weird. She didn't say nothing in my opinion either. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
You got to.
Them videos would have went absolutely crazy.
Yeah. That was a very smart move she made.
Yeah, that was a very smart move. Yeah. Niggas would have been creating new ways. Man,
I think that could have been fire, and it could have been a way to sustain the victim approach.
I think she's trying to put that shit.
And she is a victim, so that's not what I'm saying.
I think she's trying to put that shit behind her.
You can make it last longer in a video game if you getting shot every day.
Yeah, but again, if you stupid. Yeah. If every time I now open my Twitter or Instagram, and this niggas uploading videos, just being creative now, shooting me like, it's Tori, I got your back. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that shit ain't funny. Now they gonna put music behind it. Like, niggas gonna, you gotta get out of that. That was smart.
And they said Tori is eligible for parole, Mark.
Now what we read.
So he has 10 years with no parole.
Okay, so these black men, no, or even and Mona didn't say shit either. I don't think they did it. He said that in front of them, like, and they didn't say them. They said it like, yeah, they was like, oh, that's wrong, nah, but they didn't really get on him about. I know that he hires them. They work for him, but I just wouldn't. They didn't give me enough. They didn't defend her enough for me. They didn't defend her enough for me. That was just, you really just said that in a room full of black men and a woman, and they just laughed it off and chuckled it off and just like, I want to see how he addresses this next pod episode. I want to see what he says, but that was kind of gross. Like, I would have bought it off the strength. Like, shit. Maybe he was talking about like in figuratively. Maybe figuratively. I don't know. That's just weird. Rob, niggas is nasty. They also said that Rory was racist towards black women. They found some old tweets. Of Rory saying some racist shit about black women and shit. And then they said that the tweets were fake because back then you could do a fake retweet on somebody and da 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 da. But that day that whole Rory shit came out, it was so fucking funny because I was in so many spaces when he was in spaces, like they were cussing him out and shit, and he was being sarcastic and not handling it well and trying to be sarcastic and dismissing it or whatever. They was cussing his ass out. Taxstone, his jailbird ass, he's still in jail. He be on spaces too, cutting up on spaces in jail, cutting up on spaces. He's funny as hell. He be on spaces. I forgot about Taxstone, man. That's a classic. It was spaces. It was spaces the whole day. I was in them bitches cracking up laughing. They were talking about everything, like Rory and all the Maul and Damaris and all of them. Like, so I don't know. I feel like, and then another thing too with this whole situation, black women protection stuff. Klay Thompson had to get on somebody called the Hoopin and Hollerin podcast. And what's that white man's name? They call him White Chocolate, I guess, because he talks like a nigga, but he's really a white man. Dude from Texas. What's his name? Something Williams. Something. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Don't fucking care. But they were mad because they were talking about how Klay Thompson's game isn't what it used to be. I don't fucking know. Is it? It's not. He's rusty, I guess. I don't know. He's 35 he's 35 in the NBA, and they're saying that 35 is old to be in the NBA. Isn't LeBron like 40 or some shit like that? Yeah. So that's I guess he's an alien. Maybe LeBron is an alien. Whatever. But Klay Thompson, his age is showing on the court, I guess. He had injuries too. So. And he had injuries. Okay, so I guess he's not playing what he used to. It's not giving what he used to had gave. Yeah. And so they're blaming Klay Thompson's poor performance on him being with Megan Thee Stallion. The white chocolate nigga on the podcast was saying, back in my day, and the whites in the trailer park used to tell me one pussy could sink a ship or some shit like that. He said, and then the other black guys on the podcast were like laughing or whatever. So they were saying like how could this white man talk about this black woman like this in front of these black men? Blah blah blah. One of the black niggas got arrested the other day for strangling his little sister for sneaking out. I don't know. So it was a whole. They calling that karma, whatever. So I only say this for this. When it comes to like people outside of our race, first of all, it's gross how there are black men that will see a black woman in distress, see a black woman being disrespected, see a black woman, needing the need, and they'll just laugh it off and they won't protect black women and all this other. That's one thing. Another thing is when people outside of our race get to criticize blackness just in general, or with the whole fake Rory tweets about black women and the ghetto names and the hair, the blue hair, lace fronts and the hair, all this other stuff, and then this white man on this podcast talking about calling Megan Thee Stallion a one pussy can sink a ship, whatever the fuck whatever trailer park thing he said. I don't know. Guess the folks back in Virginia. I don't know. This white man, whatever, right? That whole thing with the pussy can do this. I think because I think at one point I'm jumping around here, but I think at one point, what's his name? What's the man that throws those white parties that all the rappers go to, and he's a white man. Maybe he's an executive of some sort.
Mike.
Rubin?
Yeah.
Okay, him. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said some black shit, right? He said some black thing about black people, and you can tell that he was repeating something that a black person said in regards to their community. And he took that and when you talk too much around non-coloreds, and you talk about how you guys, you talk about your community
sure.
with people that are not of your community, they get real comfortable and they think they can criticize you or someone of your community when it's no. I can talk about my cousin, you can't. You know what I'm saying? I can laugh about my cousin, you can't laugh about my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where he clearly was repeating some shit that he heard a nigga say, and he just got comfortable, and then he wanted to say it on Breakfast Club or whatever the fuck, and now he got backlash from that and whatever. So what I'm saying is, let's protect one another. Okay?
Yes.
Let's protect one another, and don't let other feel too comfortable in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can come in my house, but don't get too comfortable where you getting up and going to the refrigerator yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me first, and I'll go open it for you.
You clocking it? You
Did I eat that? I eat that?
You got actual audience. Did you?
It just reminds me like the Rory thing, the Joe Budden thing, that thing, the white chocolate nigga, like that whole. It's just like they're acting this way because it's being allowed. Whether it's talking about the black community or talking about black women, or talking about women in the black community, there's no protection, and this is all happening in front of other black men. That's all. Let me see. I think I'm done. Let me make sure I covered everything. Hold on. Let me just make sure.
It's crazy out here.
Yeah, it is crazy out here, right? It's so ghetto.
It's crazy out here.
It's so fucking ghetto. Let me just see. Let me make sure. Okay.
Moving off grid.
Rage is a clown. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's it. That's really it for me. I don't have anything to say. That's it for me. Let me go on my list. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Did you have anything you want to discuss before we log out today, J-Rob?
No. Really
Moving along, before we close out, we get to the music and the movies and the TV, all those things. I like Summer Walker's album. That's what I'm listening to right now. I love the Go Girl song with Lotto and Doja Cat. That's the only thing I'm really listening to now. I'm just excited for the Brandy and Monica concert.
Right.
And then also for TV and movies, I don't really have anything I want to discuss. I tried to watch a couple movies last night. I wanted to watch. I was trying to watch that movie After the Hunt with Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield and Ayo.
Fell asleep.
Yeah, like it was just like I get the premise of it and stuff, but it's just like this is boring me. You watched it?
I know. I haven't watched the movie. So.
Okay. But it's like, oh my God. Okay. Like I find myself just going on Wikipedia and reading the plot. Like I just like, let me just see what happens in the damn movie because I don't want to watch this shit.
I definitely do that sometimes.
It's like, okay, whatever. And then I tried to watch that movie called Drop when the woman was on a date and I guess a killer was like airdropping her threats and shit like that. I watched that shit. That movie was dumb. It was dumb. I thought it was gonna be good. The trailer was good, but the shit was dumb. I'm like, oh my God. And then the ending was just like, okay, whatever. Like I just feel like it was I think that whole thing was kind of outdated to me. I feel like if it came out in 2015 maybe, but no. So then also I'm gonna watch. I have to catch up on Welcome to Derry. I just had to take a break from that shit. The first 2 episodes were a lot. It was a lot. Those first 2 episodes were a lot. Welcome to Derry is a lot. Okay, it's just a lot. I know they spent some money on that show. They said that episode 5 they're going to finally introduce Pennywise to the series. And the same actor that played him in the movies will be playing him in the series. So that's going to be cool. Let me see. I do have a movie bookmarked on my HBO Max app. It's called Am I Okay? And it's starring Dakota Johnson. So I'm gonna watch that. I guess like she's like a lesbian. I think she's I don't know. She has like a dating. I don't know. Whatever the fuck. It's some quirky. I guess it's supposed to be quirky. I don't know. But I'm gonna watch. I have that bookmark, and I still haven't seen the movie Talk to Me. I need to watch. I have that bookmarked in my HBO Max, so I'm watching that. I just have to prepare myself because like that's a lot for me. I love scary movies, but I feel like that's a lot. Like I just feel like I can't even watch. Like I love scary movies, I will say that, but there are certain movies that I have to mentally prepare myself for, like with The Conjuring or some shit, like or Insidious. Like that's it gets like when it gets to the sci-fi stuff, I have to like really like bring myself in and be like, okay, let me zero in because I get You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't rewatch Signs. You know that movie Signs with the alien?
Yeah.
I know. I just, it's a good movie. I watched the movie, but it's just like I don't really go back to it too much. You know what I mean? And then I also need to watch Long Legs. That's on Hulu, so I have that bookmarked as well. I need to watch that. So I need to watch Long Legs. I need to watch Talk to Me, and I need to watch Am I Okay? But I think I'm gonna watch Am I Okay tonight. So I'm gonna watch that. Anywho, that's all for me. Anything for you?
I still gotta listen to
what?
Summer Walker album.
Yeah, let's do it. Any movies, shows, whatever?
Like, nah.
Oh, Bel Air on Peacock. That's coming out this week, coming up. So I'll be watching that. I can't wait for that. They're gonna have. They said Dark Skin and Viv gonna be on there. The original Dark Skin and Viv.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I heard that Marlon coming back as the father. So I'm excited for that.
That's gonna be dope.
Mm-hmm. The last season. So yeah, that's it for me.
That's it for me.
All right, guys. Thanks again for listening to Heard the Podcast. I'm your host, Danny. That's J-Rob in the back. We're available on all podcast streaming platforms, and we're available on YouTube, HER_D, the podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok. We post all the cool clips and stuff. That's HERDPOD on TikTok. Heard Pod. Anywho, thank you guys again for listening, and I'm out. See you later. Bye. Get up and turn the camera off. You always do this fucking shit.
It's off.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I got it on my Apple Watch. I can turn it off.
You can't?
No.
It's like, why are you lying? It's lying for no damn reason. Turn it off. It's off.